Chapter 2. The Smith Family Court. The first few days of school passed quickly. Mina was diving deep into her ancient wonders research. She was particularly fascinated by the Great Pyramid of Giza, learning about the thousands of workers and years it took to build something so magnificent. It felt like a deep desire to be remembered drove its creation. One afternoon, Mina was working on her project at the dining table, surrounded by books and sketches. Maya came in, humming a pop song loudly, and started to clear the table, accidentally knocking over a book and a glass of water on a stack of Mina's papers. "Maya," Mina gasped. She didn't actually gasp for air, but it felt like a quick, sharp breath of surprise. "My notes. You just ruined everything?" Maya stopped, looking down at the scattered papers. "I didn't mean to. I was just cleaning up." She picked up a few pages, but some of Mina's delicate drawings were bent, and others got wet. "You're always so careless," Mina said, feeling a wave of frustration. "Me? You always leave your mess everywhere," Maya shot back, her own voice rising. Their parents, Sarah and David, walked in, drawn by the rising voices. This was a familiar scene, one that usually led to the Smith family court. Their parents had a special way of handling arguments. They'd listen to each sister one at a time, like a judge in a courtroom. "All right, let's hear it," Dad said, settling into a chair, looking serious but fair. "Mina first." Mina explained how she was carefully organizing her research for a big project, and Maya's carelessness felt like an act of sabotage, even if it was an accident. "It's like restarting everything with my notes," she complained, holding up a creased drawing of a pyramid base whose ink had also been smudged, and another that had just about fallen apart due to the water. Then it was Maya's turn. She explained how she was just trying to help, to clean up, and that Mina always spread her project stuff everywhere, making the dining room a disaster. "I was trying to impress you guys by cleaning, and then Mina yelled at me for an accident." Mom listened carefully to both sides, nodding. Dad looked from one to the other. They didn't take sides based on who they liked more, but based on what was fair. Finally, Mom spoke. "Mina, while we understand your frustration with your notes," Maya was trying to help, "it's also true that you often leave your project materials spread out, which can be a tripping hazard. I've even slipped once or twice." Dad added, "Maya, even if you were helping, you need to be more aware of what's around you, especially when someone is working on something delicate." Their judgment, Mina had to organize her project materials into her room when not actively working. Maya had to help Mina rearrange and fix any damaged papers and be more careful in the future. That evening, during dinner, a quiet tension still hung in the air. Both Mina and Maya were picking at their food, glancing at their parents. In their minds, the court had just ruled against them. Mina silently recalled the time last spring when she'd been punished for not sharing her art supplies. Her parents had said it was about being generous, but it felt like they were favoring Maya, who always wanted to borrow things without asking. It was as if her parents only saw her mistakes. At the exact same moment, Maya remembered a time from the previous summer. She had accidentally broken a small, fragile clay model Mina had made, and their parents had made Maya use her own allowance to buy Mina new clay and help her remake it. Maya had felt she was treated so unfairly. She was only trying to help clean up the art table, and Mina's model was so delicate. It always felt like they were siding with Mina because she was the quiet, artistic one. Both girls saw only the times they felt they'd been treated unfairly, never the times their parents had ruled in their favor. This created a difference in their minds, even though their parents truly aimed for fairness. Later that evening, after Mina had moved her books and Maya had helped smooth out and dry a few drawings and reorganize the papers, a quiet calm fell over the house. Mina realized her parents had been fair. They hadn't favored anyone. They had simply decided what was right. The feeling of anger faded, replaced by a quiet understanding. Their parents weren't playing favorites. They were just trying to be even. It felt good to realize that truth, even if in the heat of the moment it felt like an attack.